Education is vital for individual growth, societal advancement, and global progress. It equips individuals with knowledge, skills, and critical thinking abilities essential for personal and professional success, while also fostering a more informed, engaged, and prosperous society. Good morning and welcome back. You are now on the Entrepreneur Spotlight. And with me here today are two very special guests from Start-Rite Schools. First of all, we have Daisy Amadi, Head of Academics, Start-Rite Schools, Abuja. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here. Also, we have Adribe Chibweze, Head Boy, Class of 2025 from Start-Rite Schools, Abuja. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, ma'am. Grateful to be here.
We're glad to have you. Now, let me start with you, Daisy. Can you tell us what makes Start-Rite special? What makes Start-Rite stand out from all the hundreds of schools that we have across the nation, and particularly what philosophy drives your school?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I think what sets us apart as a school is anchored deeply in the vision of the school. And the vision of the school is that each child will learn the necessary life skills for a sure footing in an ever-challenging world, and to develop a sense of service to themselves and to others. Now, our approach to education is holistic. While maintaining very high academic standards, we place equal importance on character development, creativity, global mindedness, leadership. We ensure that the kids get all the social and life skills they need to thrive. In fact, in a nutshell, we don't just prepare kids for examinations, we prepare them for life. And I must mention our alumni. We are building a very vibrant, blossoming alumni community, which he is a part of right now. Yeah, and it's a pleasure to see them thrive in schools all across the globe. Some of them are in different professional fields across the globe. And it's always a pleasure when they come back to the school to give back, all the values they've learned, to see them come in as interns, as volunteers. In fact, the last graduation, they were all there. Most of them were there to welcome the new alumni coming in. So it's always a pleasure. Now, the last thing I'll talk about that stands us out will be our teachers. We have a crop of fantastic teachers. Beyond being experienced, beyond being professionals, they are passionate, they are vibrant, and they create this very safe and loving environment for the children. And let me not forget to mention this. Start-Rite is that school that would discover a talent in your child, nurture it, and give the child platform for expressions. We have various platforms that we've created for this, and we have our kids being showcased all over. We have our Kobe TEDx, we have our Speak to Lead, we have our dance and drama, leadership skills. We have different platforms that we've created to help our kids nurture all these talents beyond academics. So it's a holistic approach, and that's what makes us stand out as a school.
Interesting. So beyond the classroom now, it's also about creating a community. Interesting. So let me come to you now, Chibweze. I know you get this question a lot, but what are your aspirations? What do you want to be in future?
So, I want to be a software engineer.
Software engineer, interesting. So can you take us back, if you can remember your very first day at Start-Rite Schools? What are your memories of the school? What do you remember the most? And what role did Start-Rite play in shaping your career choice?
Okay. So, I'm one of those students that started with Start-Rite since primary, even since crèche, in fact. So, my first thought of the school was, my first day at the school, I was crying. I didn't want to leave the house. They dragged me out. And even when they brought me to school, I was running back to the car.
We're all like that.
All the time. That's a natural way as a child. They had to drag me to the classroom. And eventually, I attended all my classes. Still crying, though. I answered all the questions, and I went back home very tired. That's my first thought of the school. Then as we progressed, it's just smiles, having fun with students. My teachers, especially Miss Didi, she taught me in year 4 and 5. She was my English teacher and classroom teacher. There were times we would fight, but then at the end of the day, we would always share a laugh like that. And the school. the school helped me to reach a conclusion. They were like the pathway, but then the destination was I made it at home for software engineering. They'll always encourage the students, choose what you love, and what you love should always help you meet your needs. They'll, your strengths and your weaknesses, you know you're not good in this and you're better in this, so they'll always advise you. The counselor would have time with each student. We're a lot in the school, so I'm very grateful that she took her time with each student, made us fill forms, and then at the end, she will process them and tell us what's best to do. By the end of the day, they won't force us to choose this. It's our choice. I started off wanting to enter into architecture, then mechanical engineering, then I've decided on software engineering thanks to my parents' influence.
Interesting. So let me come back to you now, Daisy. Beyond the students and the classroom, how does Start-Rite School involve parents actively in the development, both academically and otherwise, of their children?
Well, in Start-Rite schools, we believe strongly in the power of partnership. Now, to raise a holistic child, the school cannot do that alone. So that's where our parents come in. So we encourage active parent participation. And I must say that our parents are very, very much involved in the day-to-day running of the school and their children's lives. We have avenues for feedback, for communication with our parents. We have school events, we have our PTCs. In fact, we recently had a webinar for the parents on parenting, where they came together to discuss issues on parenting and the way forward. So we usually have all those avenues to communicate with our parents. And beyond the celebrating the usual Mother's Day, Father's Day, just in the recent past, we had our Grandparents' Day celebration.
Wow.
Yes, we did.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, we had to, because we noticed that our grandparents were equally vested in the school. They come for meetings, pickups, give us ideas, give us feedback, and we had to celebrate them, showing them that we see them. So we have various avenues to communicate with our community. Now, beyond the immediate school community, we also communicate with our larger community. For instance, we have the Interact Club, run by the kids, which interacts with other public schools around us. They go to share ideas, skills, just resources with them, just interact with them and collaborate with them. Now, we also have orphanages close to us, which we visit from time to time with all the students. And we've seen that our kids get to learn, the values of empathy, of service to others, which is hinged on our vision. We also see our kids develop, this community spirit and that aspect of giving back to the community. So we've seen our kids grow because of the involvement in our communities. So it's a big one for us.
Wow, that's interesting. We got a word that you recently had your graduation ceremony at Start-Rite schools. It's a very beautiful video. We'll be playing that shortly after this interview. But before that, to round up, in just 1 minute, can you give a word to the viewers, the parents or guiders watching you right now, and tell them why they should consider Start-Rite schools for their kids?
I love that question. Now, when parents are sourcing for schools, they look for different things, but for those who are looking for a school with very high academic standards, then you're welcome to Start-Rite schools. If you're looking for a school where your child's talent will be discovered, nurtured, and given platform for expression, you're welcome to Start-Rite schools. If you're looking for a safe place, a place where learning is made very fun, the teachers are loving, then you're welcome to Start-Rite schools. If you're looking for a place with discipline, character, and values are taught, then you're welcome to Start-Rite schools. Then I must say that we are having our entrance examinations this month. The first is on the 13th of this month, and the second is on the 29th. So if you're looking for all these and more, then you're welcome to Start-Rite schools.
Interesting. Can we have the school address, please?
Yeah, our school is at Zone E, besides the Legislative Quarters Zone E, at plot 1036, Apple. So that's where you find us.
Thank you very much, Daisy Amadi, Head of Academic Start-Rite Schools. Also, thank you very much, Adribe Chibweze, Head Boy 2025 set Start-Rite Schools. Thank you very much. This is where we draw the curtains on the first part of the Entrepreneur Spotlight. Stay tuned. We have more guests coming up on the Entrepreneur Spotlight. But before that, let's take a look at the highlights of the graduation ceremony at Start-Rite Schools. Take a look.
Welcome to our 18th Early Years Graduation Ceremony, Class of 2025. Today, we come together to celebrate a very special milestone in the lives of our little ones. They have little hearts and even bigger dreams. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
We say thank you in every way to you, our parents, every day for all you've done to get us here, for guiding us with love and strength, for helping us grow strong and free, for helping us be the best we are meant to be.
Thank you, parents, for making out time to be here with us on this special day, celebrating the reception pupil, class of 2025. We pray as you go well, and God be with you. Thank you very much.